On Shalom, it's your brother Ishar from Jimmy, Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give an infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakagudash, the belongers to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom, all right? And this is just a lesson through Rakagudash, spiritual thought lesson, man, just going into, man. We are in the last days, man. All right, from the things that must come to pass, the things that are happening, man. You know, prophecy jumping off the page is like popcorn. That's, it's just go around a lot, man. Um, yeah, man, we're definitely in these times, and it just got a few articles, man. Little quick little things I want to talk about, man. Well, and I pray and hope this lesson is edifying, man. All right, this is an article going into like here in Mississippi. It said high levels of bacteria reported at 7 Mississippi beaches. Okay, and what the Mississippi Gulf Coast, what we known for, like the beaches, man, the casinos, man. All right, but now a high level of bacteria is spreading throughout the beaches, man. So what that causes, pestilences, man, diseases. All right, bacterial infections, things of that sort, man. Okay. Then when you look at this, it says earthquake struck last night off the Mississippi coast, man. Okay. An earthquake, man. All right. And that's this part. That's prophecy. That's scriptural, man. I'm finna get it. This is Matthew 24:7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom is against kingdom." And that's another thing you're seeing as well, man. All right, you can't turn on no news platform and not see beef, not see issues, not see nations rising against one another, man. Okay, not seeing a division amongst these heathens. All right, these kingdoms, man. Okay. It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Right, man. And then it was just seen that was a North Carolina farmer or California farmer, man, just complaining. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. It was an article, man. That's 11:44. Call like I'm like y'all about me. I was shy. See if I can find it right quick, man. I'll click on it right quick. I think that's it. Yeah.
Here at home, the cost of gas is rising every day because of the war. It went up almost 3 cents overnight to an average of $5.90 a gallon.
And the price of diesel is even higher. It's hovering around $7 a gallon. And that price affects all of us because everything from our food to building materials and retail items are shipped in trucks that use diesel. NBC7's Allison Ash is in Escondido, where Allison, a local farmer, says these high prices are costing him thousands of dollars.
Yeah, diesel prices may make the cost of regular gas seem inexpensive, but we should all be paying attention to those prices as well, because some shipping and transportation companies are already starting to add a fuel surcharge whenever they ship anything.
Now, what she just say? Some fuel and delivery. Let's just go back to it. Salaki.
Because some shipping and transportation companies are already starting to add
some fuel and transportation companies. And you have to remember that America is an imported state, man. Okay? Things come into her, all right, to be delivered, to be transported, man. So this war, this gas prices, all right, are starting to cause a problem, man, with transportation companies, with farmers, man. What is that going to create? Famine. Okay, grocery stores starting to look thinner and thinner. Okay, actually, you can go inside grocery stores now. It's not much. It's how they placing it, man. How these stockers are being told to put the things on the shelves, man. Just pay attention next time you go in the grocery store.
Fuel surcharge whenever they ship anything.
What do dairy cows have to do with diesel prices? Well, the truck that drops off their daily nutrition runs on diesel.
Total diesel consumption amongst my industries is probably around 9,000 gallons per month.
That's the owner of Frank Conine Dairy. He also operates a trucking company that picks up food products to convert to cattle feed. And he grows some crops too. It is all done with the help of diesel.
That green tractor that drove by, that tractor's burning 8 to 12 gallons per hour just itself.
This is the only dairy left in San Diego County. And even though 900 cows produce 8,000 gallons of milk every day,
And there's also another sign of prophecy, man, uproars of the people, man. All right? You know, getting upset, getting aggravated, man. Okay, now their great president, Nero, aka Trump, man, done sat over there and they blaming everything on Trump, man. You know? Really it's the elites, man. It's those top banking families, man, just setting up everything, you know, but also the Lord is controlling them to make all these things come to pass, man, at the end of the day, man. You know, but what I'm saying is, and what I'm getting to, man, is prophecy, man. All right, and this is creating a famine, man. This war itself is starving out the society, man. All right, killing the dollar. All right, creating really a global shutdown, soon to be, you know. It's Matthew 24:7 again. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences." Okay, well, I was just going into, man. Well, famine soon to be, man. And pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, man. All right, and it says earthquakes in diverse places. An earthquake in Mississippi, on the coast of Mississippi, man. That's a diverse place. Let's look up that word diverse. Varying types, several. Let me try to get it in etymology. Diverse, separate, distinct, different in kind of character or character. It says sense and diverse, from old, different, various, singular, odd, exceptional. Okay, so odd places, man. You know what I'm saying? An earthquake being in Mississippi, that's kind of like an odd place, man, to have one. You know? But hey, man, that's prophecy. We're in them times. This verse 8, it says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." Okay, so this is beginning of sorrows, man. Okay, it's gonna be a time like never before approaching. Shit's about to hit the fan. Okay, so it's time to gird up your loins, show yourself, man. How about Shemal Shai, man? Or be taken up, man, in these said apparels, man. That's coming. It says, verse 9, it says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." And this is what's coming. This is Salakia. This is what's coming as well, man. The demonization period, man. All right. And bros, you know, I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. You know, it's time to prepare for those things, man. Okay. Which we have through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. All right. Been departing, keeping ourselves separate from things, man, and keeping ourselves focused, all right, on the word, man, all right, and examining ourselves, man, for times like this, for a time like this, you know. We've been preparing ourselves, man, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai, by way of what? His precepts, man, the understanding, all right, the wisdom and knowledge, man, because this is what we're going to need in these times, man, because this is going to be us, man, being delivered, man. All right, being captured, being taken to these concentration camps or whatever, you know. Some brothers gonna have to be martyred, you know. But we all, which we seeing it from a smaller scale now, you know, being hated, All right. Being talked about, being scoffed, being mocked now, but it's gonna be on a whole nother scale soon to be, man. Okay. So that's something just to set your mind on, and understand. Verse 10, it says, "And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many." And you seeing that, man. A lot of people rising up. All of a sudden, man, you got Pookie and Ray Ray ain't never taught no scriptures, ain't examined themselves. All of a sudden, they putting on a garment, man, going out, man, and teaching the scriptures, man, and calling themselves prophets, man. You got the church houses who been false prophets. Now you got them in the church houses still and sitting over there saying that they're Israelites, yeah, man. We're in these times, And it says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold," man. And you're about to see that on a much larger scale, man. All right. That love, that really, you can consider it being fake, especially from 2/3. But that love, man, it's gonna wax cold, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a sense of peace within this earth, or this kingdom, this society. Okay. We're seeing folks drop dead every day, Niggas die every day, B. But at the end of the day, you finna see it on a much larger scale, The elder bro, Ayash, had just did a lesson today, going in on that, man. And got Jake sitting over there saying they ready for the purge. Shit. No, they not. Because the purge was just a movie. Okay? And there's a difference between a movie and reality. Matter of fact. It says movies prioritize entertainment, drama, and efficiency over accuracy. See what I'm saying? It says often condensing time, resolving conflicts neatly, and defying physical laws, whereas reality is continuous, messy, and unpredictable. See what I'm saying? On that, with the elder Ayas was showing, you got Jake over there throwing some ball. They're gonna put sheet metal and stuff like on the walls and stuff like that, man. It looked good on the movie because that wasn't reality, man. That was just a thing for entertainment, to entertain you. All right. And also what it says, condensing time, resolving conflicts neatly. Make it seem like you can get yourself up out of it, man. But the only way you're going to get up out of the real purge that's about to happen is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? And without that protection, without that tawaf, or that mark of exemption, you niggas gonna get put to death. Matter of fact, let me get that. I'm gonna get it in the blue letter. This is Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, "Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." Okay, so it says set a mark. Let's look up this word mark, because this is not the mark of the beast that the scriptures are speaking of.
Strong's H 8420. Tav.
All right, Strong's H 8420, man. All right, when you go into the biblical usage, it says desired mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. Okay? And that's going to be for the elect. Okay? Those that are protected. Those that are going to get through the set of perils of times that we're coming in. All right? And it ain't going to be no form of entertainment. It's going to be reality. It's going to be facts. You know? Verse 9. Salakia. Verse 9 it says, 5, it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, and let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. And that's for you 2/3, man. Alright. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Okay, so these perils, these times that we're coming in, Jacob's trouble, okay, it is for Jacob. So the Lord's saying what? Begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Lord said, begin at my sanctuary, but touch not who has the mark, man. So everybody else gonna get it. You're not of the elect, man, in these times. Hey, you might as well count yourself to go through a world of hell and be put to death, man. You know? And that's just what it is, man. But nonetheless, man, we're in these times, man. You know, and that's all I want to just go into. Lord willing, I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out and give an infinite honor and glory, praises to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders for great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all faith and all righteousness and all sincerity. To you, I want to say shalom.